Yo, people, welcome to the Red Pitch Podcast. Remember, before I continue, as always, like, share, and subscribe. Now, today, I'm joined by my brother, Geordie Dread TV, Specs. Listen, I want everybody now, Specs' channel there, go over to Specs' channel, show him some love, subscribe, watch the videos, especially the latest one about the racism ain't going anywhere. Get onto that, listen, trust me, some truth there. Also, we got Matt from Back in the Net podcast. Go and subscribe to Matt, watch the videos, great content on there for Matt as well. And then last plug, I got a plug, Scants TV, Liverpool fan, subscribe to his channel as well, great content, great conversation. Now, Specs, Champions League week. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? How are you feeling, man?
Boy, in general, I'm cool. Right, the game, it's a big one. They're coming thick and fast, as you know.
Yes,
1 minute it's the Man United game. And before I know it, it's straight onto the, as you know, that big. We'll be getting to that, the Arsenal game, and then now we've got another big boys away from home. As you know, Dortmund got. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying, I'm agreeing with you here.
Yeah. As you know, Dortmund got battered at home in a very daunting place and a crowd by Bayern Munich. King got his hat-trick. So they're going to be pumped up. It's a bit similar to when AC Milan got pumped up in their derby against Inter. Then we had to play them straight after. Now it's kind of deja vu. They got pumped in there. Del Clasico. And, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Trust me, they're going to be on it. And you know what? I've got your injury list right here. And when I was actually reading it, okay, so we'll start off with this. Tonali, obviously, we know is suspended. Jacob Murphy done his arm. Apparently, he's going to have surgery, so he could be out till late January.
He has to. He keep popping in and out. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. That's what will get fixed. Obviously, you got Barnes out. You got Elliot Anderson out. Botman out. Isak out. Dan Burn now with a lower back injury. Manquillo out with a groin, and obviously Matt Target. Now that is a lot of players and players that you probably would be seeing in your first team. I believe you still got a strong enough team, but the only thing I worry about you guys now is with all them injuries, is the tiredness, because you know the games are coming around thick and fast. Do you think you can cope with all the tiredness and all these games just going around the clock?
To be honest, I thought would have been done already, bruv. But at this moment in time, we're hanging in there. But sooner or later, man, especially if you keep progressing in all the comps, like the Carabao Cup, and obviously we're competing very highly in the Premier League, and then the Champions League, and then so on and so on. FA Cup probably in January. We are stretched, bro. So in the long term, to be honest with you, if we're going to cope with this, I think what will get us through is the heart, man, and the whole togetherness. Like that will be what can push us a bit more. Is just the heart. Yes, we're going to be tired. There'll probably be more injuries again. People come in and out. Wilson, I'm mostly concerned about because they've got to manage him, which they have been doing so far. They've got to manage him very carefully. And it's a bit concerning. But they already asked Eddie, like, in the summertime or whatever, did you like try and get another striker? Do you get what I'm saying? And I think ideally he wanted to, but apparently, you know, the whole FFP, etc., just can't do certain things we want to do. If we could, you know what time it is. Trust me, but we can't. And yeah, man. Answer to the question is, I don't know, bruv. But it'll be the heart that will get us just over the line, I feel.
Exactly. And obviously, I mean, you're going to have Bruno for this game. Obviously, he's suspended for your next league game. I mean, things like that is a worry. I know there's I don't know the names of the players, but I did hear somewhere there's quite a few players that, you know, they're close to that yellow card tally. And with all these injuries, you don't want to start having all these suspensions as well on top of that.
Bro, we've already had when Gordon missed out the West Ham game, the 2-2 game, and because of, as Eddie Howe alluded to, because of this the pettiness of the yellow cards they're giving away, even when it's not even a thing. You know, like if you kick the ball away or you chuck it or you waste time, whatever. Which I think is, I get it to try and combat that, but I'm like, you've already combated that by adding on the bloody extra 8 minutes and 15 minutes of. So what's the point in booking a man as well? Just add them time in it and done in it. Like you just giving that booking like it's confetti, and it's affecting football in general. Like people want to see the best players, and men are getting suspended for nonsense. So yeah, we got to work on that. We got to work on that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And obviously, like looking at the group, you know, PSG top with 6 points. You and Dortmund 4 points. AC Milan 2. You know, I think tomorrow's game for you guys is going to be a crucial game. I think you could possibly get away with a draw in that, and then, you know, win potentially win the game against Milan. PSG away, you know, they're going to want their revenge, so it's going to be tough. So tomorrow, that yellow wall, we all know about the yellow wall, the ultras. It's going to be tough. Do you think you guys are going to be intimidated at all going there?
I don't think we get intimidated anyway. From what I've seen of Newcastle, we've had tests like that, and I haven't seen the Milan one. I thought was the first of the dummy run of about going away to do it in places. And to be honest, we didn't really play our best game. It was a bit. I think there's a bit of nerves as well because it's the first time Champions League, etc. The whole hoorah. But in terms of by now, I think it'll be cool. I don't think we'll be intimidated, but don't get it twisted. It's an intimidating ground. Like facts, over 80,000 something people. Like I said, that yellow wall is just full of ultras, all ultras. You know what I'm saying?
Loud.
They're kind of loud.
I've had players say they can't hear themselves think when they're there. It's just it's daunting. It's very loud.
Of course, it's daunting, brother, and especially for this match, because they're going to win it as much as us. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, and then obviously the next, my boys on Wednesday, Arsenal at home to Sevilla. Do you know what? Sevilla, they're not having a great season. They currently sit 15th in La Liga. They drew at the weekend 1-1 with Celta Vigo as well. They're not looking the greatest. Obviously, we beat them in the first game. And even with our injuries out, you know, Partey out, Jesus out, Smith Rowe out, Odegaard out, obviously Timber out. We're not really performing. We're not really creating chances. But I just feel that in Europe is a whole different game. You're not going to have that intensity as we do in the Premier League, because, you know, obviously you go to teams like Liverpool, go to Luton. You're not expecting. No one expected that to happen, but Luton, they played with great intensity and things like that. So I think in the Champions League, we can afford to kind of, you know, not take our foot fully off the gas.
I hear you.
But raise the foot a little bit and just play our game. It could be a game for Eddie. We know Eddie will probably be the main man up front again. A game like this could be good for him to get a bit of confidence. He's lacked in the last 2 games. You know, I think we could win this game, to be honest. And then if we wrap up this game and then the next game against Lons at home, I think we can comfortably wrap up this group, man, and go into the next stage.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I think yeah, as you said, I don't think you're going with mad intensity, but I just think eventually you'll break them down. As long as you keep the defense tight. I know that you could see it against them the other day, whatever, but I just believe at home you just get it right, bro. I think it'll just be like a calm job. But don't underestimate Sevilla though. Like they're weird, bro. Like and Champions League, period. And they'll be up for it. You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
So you got to kind of shut them up as quick as you can, or just hold the defense and don't concede a goal. You get what I'm saying? Because they'll be pumped up. Like they're bookie, bro. They love coming to England as well and playing the big boys and causing like an upset or a shock. It is in them. But definitely, I think Arsenal will just do it. I don't know, man. It's obviously all eyes will be on Arsenal even more now because of the back-to-back losses you've had, and they're gonna see, because Arsenal felt hard done by the played mentality. Will it, you know what I'm saying? Will they feel sorry for themselves? But at Emirates, I don't think they will. I think your fans as well, because you have felt hard done by. It'll be
Mm.
the crowd will be rocking and it'll be like a togetherness and a family, like, come on, Arsenal and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So, like, no, I honestly
Yeah,
believe so. I think the crowd's gonna be angry, bro, amped up for Arsenal support. Like, come on, let's
mm,
go. We've had a bit of a wobble. Let's go. But
I'm
just don't make
telling
them
you.
score first. You get me? Because then your fans might start turning a bit. Oh,
Listen,
you get me?
listen, listen. I'm going. I'm gonna be there. I'm making sure my voice is
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
you are.
heard. As always, my voice is always. I always come at the games with a sore throat. I'm telling you, I
Yeah,
needed some paracetamol because it's a big game. Obviously, we're back in the Champions League. I want to go far in this competition. I feel like we
yeah,
sacrificed the Carabao Cup going up to West Ham. Obviously, the changes Arteta made and stuff like that. I want to fight the remaining cups now. I want to fight on all fronts for everything. Obviously, I know the squad is a bit tight, injuries, etc., as you guys have as well.
mm,
But I'm seeing you guys just the way I'm seeing Newcastle, like Eddie Howe. Listen, you lot are short. We know you're short, but the way Howe has, I don't know, he's just come in and cast a spell on the team, and you lot just fight. You seem to have that. You got that fire in your belly. Look at Gamerish the other
yeah,
day. Look,
yeah.
Lascelles fantastic against us. Just you lot seem to be playing with that mad intensity, and you don't stop running. You
Nah,
don't
bro.
stop
Nah,
running, man.
nah. Yeah, because Eddie's. Yeah, he implements that anyway, that whole intensity stuff anyway. But what I
Mm,
like is, like you said, to the injuries, and you're thinking, wow, how come we like we put up a C team against Man United away, big Old Trafford, and you're thinking how they still playing with that? It's like Eddie
yeah.
somehow, which I was quite surprised. Whatever he
Mm,
implements with the first team, second team, rare, he's got
mm,
everyone on the same page.
yeah. Yeah. And that's the difference between Eddie and Arteta. Arteta, for me, they're just players that I just feel that are just not they're just not really doing it for him. Yes, I know I talk about Eddie a lot, but in that game against you guys, he didn't
Yep.
really he had like one swing hit shot which he missed, and but I don't know, he just wasn't giving what someone like a Jesus would give to the team. Like, someone like Jesus comes out. Yes, you will want the goals, but we also want the work rate. If you're not going to score goals, you got to
Yeah.
be doing something else to make other people and obviously us fans think, yeah, you know what, he never scored today, but he ran his socks off. He tracked down every ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
right now, he's not doing that. There's a lot of players that aren't really doing that.
But
So we'll
you
see. We'll
can't.
see.
Yeah, I hear you still, but I think it's just a tad bit harsh because the whole team couldn't really, you know what I'm saying, or to make it click to even. I hear what you're saying, bro. Because like you probably say,
Mm.
let's
Do
say
you
a
not know? Do you
classy
know?
striker for someone like Arsenal, none of the special players that can do something. Let's
Mm.
say either, for example, a special moment individually or something where you can hit the game and
Yes.
stuff like this. Them moments when the team is struggling a bit. I get what you're saying, but
Yes.
it
Because
just shows that if your team ain't at it, especially the wingers, if
mm,
Lenny and Saka can't get in the game, it's a wrap for everyone basically.
it's a wrap.
Kind of.
Because
And the
you know what we
midfield, there's a
miss.
lot of midfield missing. Yeah,
We miss those players. We miss that front man that takes the game by the scruff of the neck. Right. We know no one's going to be Thierry Henry. Right. But we know that when the whole team weren't playing well, Henri would carry the team on his back. Bergkamp would put in a performance, put the team on his back. Vieira would put the team on his back. Like, all the other players, like even as young as Anelka was, when Anelka burst through and he was doing well, and we didn't have great games, Anelka will put the team on his back and do something special. Do you know what I'm saying?
that's me.
The list goes on. Righty,
Of course.
Righty's my goat.
I love.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. We got right
Like,
still.
yeah,
Even Reyes,
just
bro. Like R.I.P. Reyes was a guy do a little thing. You get me?
yeah,
Reyes and them guys there. Yeah, some guys, man. Yeah, some.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we go through the strikers that we've had at this club, even Adebayor, when he had that 30 goal a season, 2006 season, Adebayor put the team on his back, and
He was a
you know
machine.
what I'm saying? Like, he was a machine. He was unstoppable that season.
Yeah, he was
He
mad.
was unstoppable. I'm still waiting for Eddie to step up and really count himself. I know the stat went out, 100 appearances in the Premier League and only
Yep.
19 goals. I know it's not a lot of starts.
A lot of subs. A lot of subs.
A lot of subs. But 100 appearances is a lot. You know, and as a centre forward, whether you've come on as a sub or started or whatever, 19 is just not enough. It's not enough. But
You're
listen,
not happy with the return.
I'm not putting it all on Eddie. I know there are some fans that say, oh, you know, you got to play to Eddie's strengths, blah, 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 etc., etc. But listen, we play to his strengths, but he misses more than he puts away. So what can we do? And it comes down to, I honestly believe there's a lot of the times in the big games, especially, I kind of believe that the other players, they don't really trust him, as you know. That's what it kind of boils down to. But
that's sad still, if that's the case. You get me? Like, nah, I ain't passing to him. You know, he's a striker. I'll rather put to the left or put to the right. Yeah, it's mad.
There you go. There you go. But listen, man. Listen, Specs. I'm not gonna go on. This was a short review. Probably gonna be back later in the week. Talk about the results of this game. Hopefully, it goes both of our ways. You know what I'm saying? Good luck for you guys. Good luck for us. And listen, everybody. Again, I'm gonna put up Specs' channel. Please go and show Specs some love. Subscribe. Watch the videos. Comment. You know what I'm saying? Me too. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Help our channels to grow. We appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for tuning
100%.
in. Specs, thank you for joining me, bro.
Pleasure, bro.
And listen, we will see you again at the Emirates next year. I don't know what day it is, but yeah, we're gonna get tickets. We're gonna get tickets. We're gonna go, man.
The way them Arsenal fans want to be that are coming at me the last few days, boy. I don't know if it's a good idea to even turn up at the Emirates. Flipping hell, boy. Damn.
Listen,
but
people want their revenge, man. But yeah, cool, my bro.
Cool, bro.
All right. Bless you.